Welcome back to 2% Football Camp. I'm Eduardo, Sicilia.
And today we will do a pre-game analysis of tomorrow's AFC Championship matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tomorrow's game definitely will have two great offenses, but even though that's the case, they get their points in different ways. When it comes to the Bills, even though they don't have a great running game, they know how to take numbers advantage over defenses from static formations. What do I mean with that? They don't use as many motions and shifts as the Chiefs do, but they put their best players in situations where they have a number advantage. For example, in this play using the head count tool, we can tell that there's 9 defenders inside the box, while having only 6 potential blockers if the running back was the one running the ball. Even in the situation where Allen would be running the ball, there's only 7 potential blockers. Obviously a number disadvantage. On the other hand though, on this side, they have a 3 wide receivers versus 2 cornerbacks matchup. Easy decision for Allen and good execution on the screen pass. Now, when it comes to their defensive scheme, they have one in which they like to showcase their regular type of alignments throughout the whole game and change covers throughout the plays. For example, on this play, there's not a lot of defensive movement before the snap. This formation in which both inside linebackers are covering the A-gap is one of their defensive coordinators' favorite. Last week, they used this formation for almost the entirety of the game, and they were blitzing out of it. In many cases, using a cover 0 on the back end of the defense. However, in this case, they fully understand the situation. It's 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line, and they're expecting a pass. Like I was telling you, they present the opposing team a familiar concept and formation. But this time, they do something different. They drop everyone into covers outside of their 4 rushers, and they know the Ravens like to attack the seam with Andrews on this part of the field. And by playing zone, this gives this cornerback the ability to be looking at the quarterback's eyes the whole way. As soon as Jackson fires, he reacts, and obviously, a great way to cap it off with a pick 6. On the other hand, the Chiefs offense is known for all the shifts and motions they use before the snap. For example, in this play, Mecole Hardman started on the underneath part of our screen. Before motioning to the upper part of it, we can see how his cornerback is trailing him on man coverage, and they execute a jet sweep going the other way. They allow the defensive end to come untouched since they know he won't get to Hardman, and now they have a numbers advantage. 3 blockers against 3 defensive players. Mahomes uses motions as cover indicators. In this case, as they use Hardman's motion again, he can tell that the defense is shifting players from one side to another instead of having one that trails him all the way through. This lets him know that he's facing zone coverage. So as soon as he comes back and execute that movement that's similar to the jet sweep, he once again has a number advantage, but this time on the passing game. They have 3 defenders covering zones on this side, while they have 4 offensive players. Easy routine pass for Mahomes, easy first down. When it comes to the Chiefs defense, they also like to confuse offenses, of course. But instead of doing it mid-play like the Bills, they do it pre-snap. Having hybrid players like Tyrann Mathieu or Daniel Sorensen gives them the ability to change and disguise coverage before the snap. In this case, it seems like they're presenting a cover 2 look. However, Sorensen starts to rotate with Mathieu, and they turn this into a Tampa 2 defense. Mathieu being the linebacker who takes up the whole zone. And this rotation definitely confuses Mayfield. He doesn't even get to see Mathieu before he throws the ball, and surrenders an interception. This game will definitely be a spectacular one. It's must-see television. It will feature 2 very explosive offenses with opportunistic defenses that try to force the turnover constantly. However, they both do it on different ways.